Once upon a time, in ancient India, there was a young man named Dev. He was a seeker of truth and was determined to find the ultimate reality. One day, he heard about a wise sage who lived in a remote forest and was known for his knowledge of the ultimate reality. Dev set out on a journey to meet the sage. After days of traveling through the forest, he finally reached the sage's abode. The sage welcomed him warmly and asked him why he had come. Dev replied, "O wise one, I seek knowledge of the ultimate reality. Please teach me the path to enlightenment." The sage smiled and said, "My dear child, the ultimate reality can only be experienced through self-realization. To realize the truth, you must first understand the nature of the self." Dev was confused and asked the sage to explain the nature of the self. The sage replied, "The self is not the body, the mind, or the senses. It is the pure consciousness that is present in all beings. It is the ultimate reality." Dev was intrigued and asked the sage to teach him how to realize the self. The sage replied, "To realize the self, you must first understand the four states of consciousness: waking, dreaming, deep sleep, and the fourth state, Turiya." The sage then taught Dev about the Kathopanishad, which describes the four states of consciousness and the nature of the self. Dev studied the Upanishad with devotion and practiced meditation to experience the ultimate reality. After years of practice, Dev finally experienced the Turiya state of consciousness, where he realized the true nature of the self. He became enlightened and attained the ultimate goal of human life. Dev returned to the sage and thanked him for his teachings. The sage smiled and said, "My dear child, you have realized the ultimate reality because you were determined and devoted to the path. Always remember that the truth is within you, and it is up to you to realize it."